Hi guys. Good morning. It's 4:53 a.m. for me, and you're going to be watching this a little bit later than that. But that's the reason. This is a special edition because it's an early morning edition, and it is right in line with the message that I want. You guys are starting back into school today. You're starting the grind, and every day 2:30 a.m. That's my wake up time, and I start my grind. And that's, some people use the term, they I've heard all the things: rise and grind, keep grinding, I'm on my grind, all the things, right? But what does that mean? What does grinding mean? It means different things for different people, of course, but for me it means getting up. I'm a little groggy, a little tired. I'm not like full revving, raring to go at 2:30 in the morning, but I get up and I start taking care of things that I need to take care of and responsibilities that I need to take care of as a man and as a father and as a husband and all the things, as a team member of the JJC, all those things. I get a lot of stuff prepared for my day because that's my grind, right? I want to be making sure that I get all of that noise out of the way before my day starts so I can be there and show up to my full capacity for everybody that depends on me. I want to show up for staff. I want to show up for you. I want to show up for my community, my family, my wife, people that depend on me. That's my grind, and that's what's important to me. You guys have a grind as well. Each of you have something that you're grinding for. And every day feels like that, I'm sure. Some probably more than others. Some of you guys that have been here with us for a while now, you feel like you're in a never-ending grind, and it can be so defeating because you feel like you're not seeing any progress. But that is the grind. And I'm trying to challenge you today into recognizing the beauty of that grind. I know that's a really, really tough thing to do when you're not out in your community and back home. I know it is. But there's beauty in what you're doing. You're fighting through a challenge. You're fighting through something that's going to build character for you for the rest of your life. And you guys know, I've told a lot of you guys this, that you are going to have, each one of you are going to have one hell of a story to tell the next generation when you get through all of this. When you grind through this and make it out the other side, you're going to have an amazing story, an inspirational story to share to somebody else to give them strength so they keep grinding. I got a couple cheesy things that I dug up this morning. Some of you guys might think that it's cheesy, but I think they're very pertinent to what you all go through. They made me think of you. As soon as I read them this morning, it was like, boom, that's our kids. The first one is: strength grows in the moments when you think you can't go on, but you keep going anyway. Strength grows in the moments when you think you can't go on, but you keep going anyway. So how often do you face those moments, right? Often for this guy. I see that frequently in myself where, man, it's just, every day, 2:30 in the morning, get up, unload the dishwasher, load the dishwasher, change the laundry, get food ready, do all the things that I need to do to make sure that I'm available for those that depend on me during the day. And it's like, man, it wears you out. It wears you out. You guys getting up and dealing with, maybe kids that you've had problems with or staff that you've had problems with. Frustrations of things that you can't do because you're not home, things that you might be missing out on, all those things that frustrate you. You're growing strength in those moments. It might not seem like it might not feel like it, and you might actually feel weaker than ever in those moments, but actually that's where you're building strength and character, is you're fighting through adversity. So keep that in mind. That's a different perspective for you, but you guys are growing personally all the time through that process. So hold on to that. The other thing is, the one I dug up this morning, or I didn't dig it up, it just fell in my lap actually, but I thought about you guys instantly because this is true too, right? What is something that you think about constantly? What is something that you just cannot stop thinking about? You're like obsessed with it, right? For me, it's a few things. For me, it's my family and their well-being. It's you guys and making sure that you succeed. It's making sure that staff are enjoying their jobs and are fulfilled in their jobs and feeling supported. What I saw this morning was, it hit me like a ton of bricks, and it was, if you can't, this is how it reads: if you can't stop thinking about it, then don't stop working for it. So if you want to be home and you just can't stop thinking about being home, don't stop working for it. What does that mean? What's working for it mean? Working for it means getting through your days, passing your days, maintaining good behavior, becoming a leader, not just being in the facility and just kind of, following the direction of other kids and falling into some of the same behavior traps that, unfortunately keep people detained for longer, but be breaking free of that. Posing yourself as a leader, breaking a cycle that you may have been in for a while, and that is following the crowd or being influenced by negative influences, right? You need to, if you can't stop thinking about it, if you can't stop thinking about being home, being off probation, whatever the case is, don't stop working for it. And that takes work. I mean, that's the grind. That it is right there. You're going to grind through it. Sorry, my laundry's done. But that's it. And I just wanted to stress that to you guys because you're starting school today, and again, you're back and you're grinding. And that's a super long beep, and I apologize for that. It's like a little song that it plays when your laundry's done, which is always odd because that's not something to celebrate, but it sounds like a celebration. But that's what I wanted to tell you guys, is that's every day, and that's real life. And unfortunately, you guys are challenged with the circumstances that we have present in today's world, and that's social media, where you see people, overnight they became TikTok sensations and influencers and Instagram influencers and YouTube sensations and all those things. And that's what they don't show you is the grind. What they don't show you is all the hours that they put into that, because that doesn't sound glamorous, right? For me, you guys see me during the day and I got a tie on and all that stuff and I look like I'm put together, but you see me now, I'm getting ready to hit the gym in a couple minutes. Actually, I'm late getting there, but this is important to get out. You don't see the Mr. Ryan walking around half asleep, stumbling through the house, stepping on a cat, accidentally kicking a dog, and trying to get through to just get these tasks done so I can start working towards the things that are important to me every single day, that are priorities, and that is my family, you guys, our staff, our building, all of those things. That's the grind, and it takes a lot of work. But if you can't stop thinking about it, which I can't stop thinking about making everything and everyone around me better. I'm not going to stop working for it, nor should you. If you want to be home, you want to be living the life that you want to be successful, you want to be happy, have a family someday, or whatever your plans are, you're not going to stop working for it. The minute you do, those dreams start to fade. So keep that in mind. Keep grinding. Never stop on your grind. That's the message. And, although it isn't glamorous sometimes, that's life, and that's okay. And not every day is beautiful and perfect. I promise you that's not the case for me. Never has been. My whole life has been a grind, and a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. It's okay. That's life. Don't stop. Stay with it. Break those cycles, create new cycles, and be a leader. Keep grinding, guys. Cycle breakers, baby.